talk about our pelvic floor, often we get a little bit confused with where it is. So when we're talking about it, we're thinking about those two sit bones that we would be sitting on when we're biking. Our pubic bone at the front, and then our tailbone at the back. It's pretty much a diamond-shaped space. For females, we would have 3 separate openings, where we would go pee, where we would give birth, and then we would go poo. All 3 of those holes can pull into the body. Each one might have a different ability to contract, and what we're going to do is try to make it so that we feel a general sensation of lift as we do exercise. The very first opening would be our urethra, where we would go pee from. We're thinking about the very external opening, imagining that it's going to lift a raisin as we do our exhale. So let's start with a full inhale, and then as you exhale, feel for that gentle lift going upwards and inwards. Good, same inhale to prepare, and exhale to feel that gentle lift upwards and inwards. And that one stays pretty shallow, so it's roughly towards the belly button, but not much above that. Try one last breath, and an exhale to pull everything in. So then we go another step back. So again, in that diamond-shaped space, now we're going to where we'd go giving birth from. That's where people start to think more about Kegels. I don't want you to squeeze as if you're tightening and pulling everything in too much, but rather a gentle narrowing of the vaginal wall. So what we're going to think about as we exhale is, instead of a raisin, something a little bigger, a ping pong ball. This time when you pull it into your body, you might be able to feel the sensation of lift all the way up and in between the ribs. So let's do an inhale to prepare the body, and then an exhale to feel that gentle lift and zippering up into the front of the body. Same inhale to let everything go, and an exhale to gently lift and zipper inwards. If we lay the first hole with the second hole, we're going to feel our front pelvic floor lift. So thinking of that raisin pulling in as well as the ping pong ball. Same inhale, same exhale, that gentle lift. Last time, and exhale. Good. What often happens is that's where we stop talking about pelvic floor, and then we end up being a little bit stronger and tighter to the front, and that might lead to a little bit more of a tilt through our pelvis in one direction or the other. We're going to also talk about the back pelvic floor, where our bum cheeks would try to take over. We're going to try to think about using the bum hole itself. So bum hole like it's picking up a raisin or a marble, something a little bit bigger. So same inhale to prepare, and on your exhale, close the bum hole, but without squeezing the bum cheeks, and then release. Same inhale, same exhale to close just the bum hole, but not the bum cheeks. Try that just one more time. So this one might not be as strong of a sensation for everyone, but just to start to draw your awareness to that area. Some people have a harder time activating this, but in conjunction with the other two, you might feel a better support. So let's add all 3 together. Raisin, ping pong ball, and marble, all pulling into the body at the same time. Good. If that's too much to think about, you can also think about a tenting tissue or almost a jellyfish sensation of everything lifting inwards with the exhale. And try that just one last time. Inhale to fill up, and an exhale to lift. Now we want to see if it's able to work in conjunction with other muscles. So we're going to see if we can actually activate it to create a change in the shape of the spine, tucking the tail and pulling the pubic bone towards the breastbone, or the hip points towards the ribs, going into an imprinted spine. So we stay for our inhale, and with our exhale, we tuck. You want to see a narrowing, a softening of the belly here, not a protrusion up. You want to also check that your glutes are not squeezing to make that happen. Exhale to lift. Very nice. Inhale to let that go. Always checking in with what's happening in and around the neck, so just gently tucking the chin to keep the neck spine nice and long, and doing your best to feeling a scooping or hollowing effect through the front of the abdominals. Try just one last one like that, feeling that connection into the core. And that's how your core connects in to your pelvic floor, and your pelvic floor connects into your core.